YouTube, we back and it's officially fall. It's officially September, the second day of September 2021. And Split the Bill has made its return. I'm your host, Extravagant. And we got the mogul. As always, the mogul in here. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good. Pay the bill, split the bill the right way. You already know.
Back to splitting that bill. Right back to splitting that bill. First
Mm-hmm.
off, we got to touch on the highlight of the week. Kanye West after delays and name changes and track list changes, finally dropped the Donda album, which was
DONDA.
mostly a gun. He said the Dundada.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
It was pretty much, I mean, with Kanye's spiritual, I guess you could say spiritual awakening. He going into gospel. Not you couldn't look at it as a traditional gospel. It's more just a Christian based album more than anything. But my opinion on Donda, it wasn't on the cross, man. It wasn't on the cross. I ain't gonna say it wasn't on S. I ain't gonna say it wasn't on the explicit, but it wasn't on the cross. Speaking on the Christian album.
Glory, glory, glory. Jesus, thank you, Jesus. Cause you're the reason why we love.
But what's your opinion on the Donda?
It don't really feel like a real gospel rap album, but that could be a good or a bad thing. It don't feel like he talking about God and stuff and Jesus. I like the song Jesus Lord. That's probably like my favorite song on the album. He definitely should do a video for that. I kind of feel like the kind of like majority of what the consensus are saying is outdated. It's too long. Songs just too long. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West, he could do that because he Kanye Titter, but at the same time, you could do whatever you want to do. But in my world, you can't do that. Them songs too long, bro. But I do like Jay Electronic verse. His verse was amazing. He had a dope ass verse. He went crazy. Fabio Foreign did good too. He impressed me. I like his flow. He killed that shit. Uh I didn't like the album though. I think the album was ass. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like it. I mean, I went back to it a couple times just to make sure. I went back to it like on the second or third listen. I'm like, this not for me. You know, I like the song with Jay-Z. You know, Jay-Z did his thing as always. The baby did his thing too. But I'm not going back and listening to them songs. You know what I'm saying? But if it's playing, I'll check it. I'll let it play. But them probably like my favorite songs, Jesus Lord and Jail and the song with Fabio Foreign, but it's not that good, bro. We don't even gotta even waste our time. It's just in my opinion, it's not a good album. It's not a good album.
Say I second that. It's the overall the album. It was rushed. It was too many tracks, man. Mostly way too many tracks. It should have been kept somewhere around between 10 and 12 songs, I feel like.
Especially if you're gonna have long songs, you definitely don't want to put a whole lot of tracks. I'm like, man, it's another song. I'm trying to get on with my day. My attention span's short. And Soldier Boy verse probably was ass. It probably was whack. Why he ain't put his verse on there, or he might.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, so for everybody hearing that on YouTube, if you didn't know, it was rumored that Soldier Boy was supposed to be on the album. But you know, Kanye add and take stuff off and add it. The issue was Soldier Boy. If he got paid, then you could look at it as okay. But if he didn't get paid and he wasted his time, that's a big issue. If you wasted your time putting in your verse and didn't get paid for it.
Yeah, that is.
That's where the issue arrived.
It's business, you know. He probably got paid. I don't know, but I think the main thing was whether they swapping verses or whatever. Him not telling Soldier Boy that he wasn't gonna put it on there. Like you gotta have some courtesy and tell this is gonna be one of the biggest albums that come out this year, if not the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Other than Drake and J. Cole, but you gotta let somebody know, hey man, I'm gonna put you on the deluxe version, or man, we need to work again. That verse really wasn't working for me like I thought it was. Just have a conversation. Like motherfuckers need to know. But you know that. But you wanna know something? I be thinking inside of things sometimes. It's good. It's good to mess with Chris Brown and Soulja Boy's ego a little bit too. You got to realize Kanye West is the cousin of ego. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali, he created confidence and arrogance, and Kanye West adopted that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So who better to knock somebody off their high horse than Kanye West? He knocked them right off their high horse. He had them in their feeds on social media. This Chris Brown is one of the biggest R&B singers of all time. Tripping that he ain't on Kanye West shit. They all famous. Like, what y'all tripping for?
Chris Brown, I really can't see why he tripping about it, because he was on Kanye last album. Well, not his last album. He was on this. I feel like his last. You can call it his last important album. His last. I say his last important album. The
album was that?
Life of Pablo.
Oh.
I'll say that's important album. Chris Brown was on that album, so I don't see why he tripping.
I don't know what's going on with Kanye West, man. Like, he'll come out with a project, he'll have some good, like a good song on there, a couple good songs, but the rest will just be like filler, just to be kind of whack. It'll be whack. And it's like, I've been waiting for that Twisted Dark Fantasy vibration to come back around. I've been waiting for Graduations. You know, he ain't even doing that much sampling like that. Like, you know, I know people grow and they evolve.
Yeah.
You know, oh yeah, go listen to my old stuff, but you could experiment. But what?
Now I was finna say with the sampling, I feel like he took it to heart when people were saying all he could do is sample. Then I felt like he had to. He said, "All right, all I can do is sample." Huh? I feel like he still just took that and ran with it with the production.
Now he getting people to help him with his beats. He getting ghost producers, or not ghost producers, but people to chip in, and he make a beat without samples, and it sounds like Kanye West. He got his own sound. But go back to what you good at too. You can still sample. I think you can still sample.
Now he did do a sample on what I feel like was the best song on the album, "Believe What I Say," with the Lauryn Hill sample.
That's a good song.
I feel like that was the best song on the album. I feel like number 2 behind that was Jesus Lord, because having the Jay Electronica feature killed it, and then the Jay-Z, the Jail, I felt like it felt like it was something missing, but the production was definitely there, and the Jay-Z verse just took it over the top, man. But
yeah, Jay-Z helped that song out, but I feel like with the Jesus Lord song, Kanye West did a whole song and then put Jay Electronica after the whole song. It's 11 minutes, and then with the Loxers, I think it's 15. Then you got Larry Hoover Jr. talking on. It's like, come on, Kanye, you gotta make a decision. Like, yeah, you can do what you want to do and make this shit a movie and long, but throw one verse on there, put Jay Electronica on there, and let Larry Hoover Jr. talk at the end, and it's still gonna be a long song. It probably would have been only 5 minutes, not 11 minutes. And take Whack Ass Chic off and Whack Ass Styles P off, and just put the real guy on there, Jadakiss. We don't need the rest of the lot. Styles P, I lost a lot of respect for him because he's changed his style up. He's changed his voice up. And the gaddy door, the gaddy door. I can't stand how he rapping now.
He said,
I need the SQ to go. I need him. And Sheik, he always was asked to me. I never could get up with Sheik. Sheik is the type that you just motherfucker like him just because they know nobody else like.
That's how Sheik. You could just say Sheik was the hype man of the Lux, the hype man. The hype. Yeah, he had that hype man type voice.
I know I'm being real blunt, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this is just my opinion. This is split the bill. She had a few verses, I guess, but he just don't work out for me when I listen to it. Styles used to be cold, and Styles ain't dope no more either. He lost me too. Jadakiss, I got tired of him using the same flow, but as you seen at the verses, he revamped and revisited everybody's top 5 list. Definitely. Let's move on. Unless you got something else to say about this whack gospel album.
Now I was just gonna say I liked Remote Control until I heard Young Thug on there. Then I was like, oh shit. But yeah.
I think that was the song that Soulja Boy was supposed to be on. I think so.
He would have did better off putting Soulja Boy on there. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
I feel like because Young Thug wouldn't. I mean, I ain't a big Young Thug fan anyway though. But
I like Young Thug. Young Thug cold. I fucks with Young Thug. He get better and better.
yeah,
But
I ain't really care for him like that. But I don't know. To me, it's like he wouldn't really. I don't know if it was his style I ain't like or what, but I just ain't care for him.
Yeah.
I listened to somebody who I was comparing to him at first, but I feel like he better than him. Like Lil Uzi, I listen to Lil Uzi Vert over that. Over Young Thug if I had to choose.
No doubt. You like Lil Uzi. Yeah, Lil Uzi. I listen to a lot. I like Lil Uzi too. I respect Young Thug more as an artist than Lil Uzi, but I like Lil Uzi verse songs too. You know what I'm saying? I think Young Thug's getting better and better. Like that last project, So Much Fun, that was a classic album. That's his best album out of all his albums. This recent album he came out with, it was okay, but he got some strong songs on there. He got like some strong songs. And that was a compilation album. So, Lil Uzi got a lot of singles too. They kind of like neck to neck a little bit, but Young Thug he seemed like he just a little bit better.
Yeah, y'all everybody tuning in, y'all chime in and let us know what was y'all opinion on the Donda album and what y'all think. Put something down in the comment section. Thumbs down on the album or thumbs up in the comment section what you think about the album. Now
Right.
in true Drake versus Kanye fashion, Drake is dropping today is Thursday, September 2nd for everybody watching this so y'all know. So tomorrow, September 3rd, Drake is dropping Certified Lover Boy, the album. We knew some bullshit like this was gonna happen. It's like
I wonder why did Kanye get cold feet and not want to drop it tomorrow with Drake? I think that would have been kind of dope, like to see.
I honestly don't think Drake was gonna drop on. I don't think Drake was gonna drop until Kanye dropped. I think if Kanye had dropped tomorrow, I think Drake was gonna drop the following week. I feel like that's what they was gonna do.
Man, but he had did that little promo on that ESPN on the 3rd. He put it out there on the 3rd. I don't know. I just feel like he ain't want that smoke with Drake, man. Kanye would have came in second. He would have came in second. You look at the Scorpion numbers. The Scorpion was the biggest shit to come out on Spotify. So, yeah, Kanye West was going to be number 2. So just to be on the safe side, just have your week. And Drake ain't even doing all the same type of shit, which everybody different, but Drake only doing the billboards and which is really dope. I like that. Everybody City features and stuff. And then he I don't like his album cover. Those album covers trash, bro. I do not like that album cover.
Yeah, that album cover just screams child support. That make people automatically not want to fucking listen to it if they got a lot of babies, I guess. But I don't know they had that smoke for the dude to design the album cover on social media. They was trashing his ass.
Yeah, I mean, just get a whole bunch of emojis. look, you could do whatever you want to do. Once again, you super famous, you big, you got it, you got the money. So sometimes simple is great. Sometimes doing something that's inexpensive is great for somebody on that type of caliber. It could really be a genius move. But at the same time, when you in that position, you really got to know what you're gonna put out. You really got to put a little thought
Yeah,
behind it. You know what I'm saying? It could still be simple, but something like that was goofy. That's goofy.
yeah.
I'm almost
That
I'm
was
almost
not to I want not to cut you out. What you saying?
nah, man. It almost made me feel like that's a fake cover, and the real cover gonna come out tomorrow on the 3rd.
I hope so. I hope that ain't the
I
cover.
don't think that's the real cover.
It's
I think he
trolling.
trolling, bullshitting around. I think the real cover gonna be something different, man. He better off sitting back at the table like what's that album he came out with? One of them albums. He got a couple albums. The album he in the sky. Nothing was the same.
What views?
Views. It was another one. He's sitting at the table.
That you talking about? Take care.
Take care. He's sitting at the table with the damn heart in his head and call it a day. But
Yes. I
I
feel
don't
like
know if
Views was his last good album. I feel like Views was the last good one. I feel like.
Drake. Drake is another one, man. Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some nice songs on there, but I don't think it's gonna be like no classical album or album that's really good and
Yeah.
like put together. It's gonna be some hit singles on there, but it ain't gonna be a good album. I don't think it's gonna be good. Next time we do split the bill, if it's a great album, I'm gonna say it. But I don't think it's gonna be good, man. Cause Drake do the same thing Kanye West do, them long ass songs, too many songs. They be tripping with that shit. And then Drake be having some mediocre production sometimes. He just know how to make the song. He just know how to make a song a hit. That's what his talent is. He can have a mediocre beat and make it into something great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see what it's looking like when it drop at midnight. Everybody tuning in, y'all let us know if y'all anticipating this album or y'all not really anticipating it. And let us know which local elementary school student could have did a better job on that album cover too in the comment section.
Yeah, he could have definitely. I don't think that's an album cover. But yeah, let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna do good though. I'm pretty sure he got Project Pat on there, but I'm
I
huge to
was
Mafia fan.
I'm real curious to see how that's gonna sound, how Project Pat Drake song gonna sound. That was a surprise. That was a surprise to see that.
He's showing love to Memphis because he got ties in Memphis with his dad, and he a fan of Memphis, obviously.
Yeah.
But Project Pat, man, he don't got it no more, bro. Project Pat don't got it no more. He's still he a legend. 3-6 is always gonna be my favorite group. But Project Pat don't got it no more. So I hope he do good on this song.
I saw Project Pat live a couple years ago in Red Diamond. Shout out to the old Red Diamonds. But he was just on his phone on Instagram Live the whole time on stage and rapping a little bit. And it really wasn't no performance. It's like he was just there just to show his face. Really, it was felt more like a walkthrough than a show. Like
He probably ain't pay him that much.
they probably didn't.
Yeah, he just ain't got it no more. I just listen to all his old shit. Anything new, I don't really give a check for it, nigga. I like my nigga.
He had a few songs off of Cheese and Dope 3, a few songs that I messed with. But other than that, yeah, I ain't heard nothing from him since then.
Yeah. Project Pat, a nigga that's down for his ground, man. If your ass step, I'ma be downtown, man.
Yeah, that nigga. Project Pat definitely was definitely a legend in Memphis.
Oh, say you from the North Memphis 10, but I doubt that.
I'm pretty sure he had a whole lot of influence on Memphis rap.
Hell yeah.
on current Memphis rappers.
Man, he was the first to go platinum out of Hypnotized Minds on 3. I guess a lot of respect for Project Pat now, but I'm just saying he don't got it no more. He don't. If he ain't rapping on a Paul beat or a Juicy J beat, and it's that, I mean, it ain't gonna be right. He got to be on a Paul Juicy J beat, and he got to go back to the gutter. But he done rapped so much about it. It's like I don't know, he ran out of lyrics. He grew, he evolved. But yeah,
everybody getting older. Eventually, legends just take a step back and live that life after rap. That's probably what he mostly doing now, I would think. I mean, but if of course, I'm pretty sure Drake asked for him to be on it, so he couldn't turn that down.
Hell no.
Because I know Drake asked him to be on it. I already know. Because Drake really, one thing about Drake, he really is a fan of rap, like from all different cities, like as far as rap.
Oh yeah, he is. He is. He know what to do. He know what to do. He always gonna stay hot. He always hopping on new nigga shit, blessing them with verses, but he really getting a blessing at the same time because he always messing with the hot. Only person I ain't never really see him gravitate to was the Baby and Pooh Shiesty. But Pooh Shiesty went to jail, but I guess he like, I'm already messing with one baby. You gonna mess with the other baby.
Yeah, I feel like he had an interesting strategy for this album, taking people from every city to be on it, because that's gonna garner the attention of every city. If you think about it, every major city to the album, that's gonna make every major city see the billboards and gravitate towards the album. So that's a smart marketing.
Didn't think of that. That's definitely smart. Definitely a smart, intelligent, genius move. I like that. You got, they say the GOAT. I'm thinking that's Jay-Z. I don't know who else the GOAT is from New York other than Hov. And then you got Dirt, Chicago. He the king of the shy. He definitely, you know what I'm saying, the shit upper echelon. No, if not the number one most popular, biggest rapper from Chicago right now. And wow.
In Houston, it said hometown hero. That could either be Megan Thee Stallion or Travis Scott, most likely. It can only be one of them two, I think.
Or could be Beyonce.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, it could be.
Or could be Mike Jones. Who?
I doubt it.
Who?
I doubt it.
Mike Jones get on there?
I don't even think Drake got that number saved in his phone.
He probably called that number and said, "What up, boy? Want to get you on my album? 222-824-550-609." Back then they did Walking Down Hot. They all over.
You gonna say, get Drake manager on the phone.
Get Drake manager on the phone. He called my phone. I said hello. I went to the studio and go. He called my phone. I said hello. I went to the studio. He used to repeat shit. He used to repeat shit like.
Then he said, I said.
He called my phone to the studio. I said, what's up?
Mike Jones was hot. Mike Jones was hot than a motherfucker in 05.
Man, no, he was though. I was out. I was selling oils and dog tags. I got the memory of Mike Jones, because dude that put me in the game taught me how to. We was selling oils and dog tags. We was at the Swaparama off 127, and he was showing me how to hustle. We was out there really, really trying to make a name for ourselves at the flea market. And every time he'd pick me up in the morning, all he would play is Mike Jones, man. That's all he would play. It's Mike Jones. Yeah, and I started liking him.
Yeah, Mike Jones. Yeah, that was his year, 05.
Yeah. Yeah, but it could be, like you said, Megan Thee Stallion, Travis Scott. It's lit. I hope it ain't Travis Scott. Oh, it could be Beyonce, but it might be Megan because I don't think he ain't never did no with Megan, have he?
I'm trying to think.
It might be Megan because he ain't
It
never.
I don't know. No, that's a good question. It seemed like they would have, but I don't know if they did. I don't know.
Yeah, he ain't never did nothing with Megan. I ain't seen no billboards in Charlotte. He probably is about to reach out to the baby. It was like, nah.
That's a that's a tough feature right now. But speaking of the baby, what's the name? Hot 97 gave the baby a chance at Summer Jam. He did perform in Summer Jam just recently, and he made some comments and said he wanted to thank Summer Jam, Hot 97 for sticking their neck out for him and through all the controversy. And he said for the people, and Baby Fashion again, he said for the people that was really offended, he apologized. But then he said for the people he said for most of these motherfuckers, he feel like they were just being crybabies. That's what he said.
That nigga cannot just do a real, and that's what the problem is. Motherfucker just going a real apology, man. But it's looking like he gonna be okay, man.
Yeah, that's just him. I think that's just him. I guess he feel like people shouldn't be so sensitive. That's just his personality. He said he not changing for nobody. I guess.
I mean, be a man, stand up, don't change for nobody. But when you a public figure like that, and you really got influence over people, and you know you hot like that, you gotta respect all genres, man. You gotta, all walks of life. I mean. It's like as far as like, man, you do you, I'm doing me, cool. You know, this what I do. Y'all do that. That's what y'all over there. Cool, I'm over here. But it's all about respect, man.
That's what that's really where the cancel culture come in. Though I feel like it's the whole cancel culture movement is just lame as fuck. I feel like it's the same, just basically a generation that don't have nothing for themselves. So they want to cancel every other.
Last person that got canceled was who? R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and Ja Rule.
Yeah, that was the R. Kelly. They was calling that what they was calling that mute R. Kelly. They was calling that one mute.
Well, it took him a long time to mute. He finally about to get mute now, man. And at all, I mean, I never could condone the sick shit that he was doing with the little girls, you know. But to hear that he was messing with guys too, it's like, damn.
Oh, some just did come out about I don't know. I ain't have a chance to look into it like that, but they said something about him. The first guy came out or something. It's like it's gonna start all over again. It's gonna open up the floodgates for other boys.
Open the floodgates of heaven.
It's gonna be terrible, man.
Man,
Kelly, I don't know who can save him.
You save me. You save me. You save me. Who saved him? Nobody. That's about to go to jail. Chigga Kelly not guilty. He had songs pre-wrote.
He should have got Kanye. He should have got Kanye to pray for him on Donda, man. I don't know what's gonna say.
He had songs pre-wrote before his album, man. But you know, people had already discovered a lot of his lyrics was like, I don't know, just pre-wrote for all the shit he going through now. He got the mind of a bank robber and a drug dealer put together. He kept going until he got caught. After that first trial, nigga, he should have turned all the lights on. Hey, let me get this shit all the way together. I got away. Oh, it's over with. I ain't never.
He said he should have sold the whole house where everything went on.
Man, everybody 21 and older. Every woman 21 older.
He should have one of them ID checkers where they scan it to make sure it's authentic at this point. Been going through all these minds.
Can't blame nobody but himself, but the beginning of his childhood, his older sister fucked him up, man.
Yeah, they said a lot of family members did. Uncles and stuff, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, man. They just scrambled his brain up into a big sex pile. Just took his brain, scrambled that shit, and just threw it in just an unlimited sex pal on no holds bar sex pal. That's why he was doing all them songs. He was trying to get it on. Hey, I mean, I don't know, man. It's over with. It's over with. They about to bury his ass in the mud. And then they gonna top it off with some gasoline. Okay? And then they gonna sprinkle his ashes on the lake of fire.
Somebody pray for R. Kelly, man. It's rough. It's rough for him. Y'all put down in the comment section what y'all think about the as far as the Drake features on the new album and R. Kelly's soul. What's gonna come to be of R. Kelly? We didn't get a chance to touch on it since we last did a podcast, the Dipset Locks versus fucking blowout. That's what the fuck. That's all I can say about it. A damn blowout. It was a handy. You remember the wrestling, the handicap match? That shit was a handicap match.
The handicap match.
It was a one on four handicap match.
Oh my God! He comes on the top rope with us. Handicap match was some chairs and tables.
Goddamn microphone.
Yeah, man. Cameron tried, man. He tried. You know, they just ain't had no chemistry, man. And they just wasn't prepared. And then the Locks took that shit real serious. And Jadakiss revamped his whole career in his life. And he definitely made it to my top 5. All for that alone, I don't care what nobody say. What he did.
Yeah, that performance was crazy. He wasn't playing no games. But a lot of people were saying like he can't, like he realized that verses are not like this in Madison Square Garden. Like this the first Triller verses they did. Where they in Madison Square Garden after a fight. Like he realized that you in Madison Square, you gotta perform. Everybody else realized that except for Dipset, I guess. But when you in Madison Square Garden, you gotta perform. That's why Mike used to go so hard. That's why Michael Jordan used to go so hard against the Knicks in Madison Square. Like that's just that place to perform. Like
no, man, it's like that's one of them. I never been there, but I could just imagine. I know that there's just a place where the energy never leaves. Whoever performed there, fought there, played there, they left it on the court and it never left. So you got all that energy piling up on each other, and the maximum power of love and energy is surreal in there. And you, like he said, like Jadakiss said, we in the Mecca. Like, man, come on, man. That's a dream come true. That's damn near everybody's dream in the music industry is to sell a garden now, perform at the garden. The garden is the garden, man. You know? So yeah, Jadakiss, man, he snapped, went back, looked at some of his old stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's solidified, man. Everybody know that. So eager to hear, you know, his new project. The ears is all the way open now. You know. It's a good in the aftermath of everything with Jadakiss is, man, it's like everybody, it just clicked. It clicked in everybody's mind simultaneously about how dope and how great Jadakiss really is, man. So he's definitely gonna go down in history for that performance. That performance was unmatched. It's gonna be hard to top that on the verses and just in general as far as the performance. You know?
Yeah, he definitely outdid himself on that one. Even being as great as he is, still outdid himself on that one. He went crazy.
Yeah, rare form for real.
To me, the second highlight of that shit, the second highlight, not for a good reason, the Cameron freestyle, freestyle attempts doing the verses.
Cameron freestyle. Man, I told you, man, my slogan. You want to go get your gun.
He said, nigga, you said, if you got a problem with me, nigga, you know my slogan, go get your gun. Cops towed my car. 10 minutes later, I'm in a different one.
Oh man, you remember all that shit. You know, you watching too much battle rap, man. I mean, them Harlem niggas, they really get it going out there, but you know, he lost like a villain on the end of a movie. That's how he lost, like a fucking villain. He lost doing all that the gimmicks.
How about Freaky Ziggy still hyping his ass up after that shit? Yeah!
You know what? Freaky Ziggy was they MVP of the night. Freaky Ziggy had the best. He was at the stage presence, the performance, like he was in sync with all. See what it was with Freaky Ziggy was he was in sync with all the members of the Dipset. Jim Jones and Cam, they chemistry was off. Santana and Cam chemistry was off. Santana and Jim Jones seemed to be like cool. But Freaky Ziggy he connected with the whole Dipset by himself.
That's how you could tell he really didn't have no beef with none of them. That's how you could tell it.
Yeah,
he's probably the most mutual one there.
The mutual one there, yeah, you know, so I don't know, man. You know, Santana just woke up and jumped in a Scooby-Doo closet. And tried to get all the disguises that they collected over the years of them finding the mystery people and just put all their clothes on.
Somebody said in the meme he looked like that pile of clothes in the corner. He just got all the piles of clothes in the corner and just threw that shit on.
Laundry day clothes. But yes, one time for Jadakiss, man, would never be forgotten. That shit is gonna be in documentaries, okay? 20 years from now. Just like when they talk about Kumo D and they talk about Busy B, how they was performing back then, or they talk about how KRS did The Bridge Is Over.
He said, remember the verses.
Remember the verses. Verses got Ja Rule and
oh shit. I was just finna.
And Fat Joe, which is a whack verses. It's whack. This is not a good match. Fat Joe, maybe you need to. I mean, you gotta find somebody for Ja Rule. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying they wish Ja Rule was going to get 50. I mean, I would have been up for that. Okay, cool.
Oh no. This is what I want to see at this point. Somebody, Swiss, somebody reach out to Swiss and Timbo. Let's get 50 refereeing the shit at least. It's something. 50 got to do commentary in the booth or something. Let's get 50 as a commentator.
50
something like that.
50. Man, I'm a big fan of 50, man, but 50 don't want no smoke with nobody, man. Cause he got that one album that got all those hits on it, and then he got a few other hits after that on some of his other albums. And he got a little bit of a catalog, but his catalog not strong enough. It probably would have been the best person from the go against is Ja Rule, because he could really spit that shit straight to him on stage, just like how Gucci and Jeezy did it. Maybe he go against Game. I don't want to see him against Game either, but 50 Cent, he's opting out for a reason. He know it's not for him. He know that's not for him.
You say he's not gonna do it.
A versus is not for 50, man. 50 will lose automatically. It would have
been what would have made people want to see it is for the entertainment purposes. Like it's gonna be fun.
That's the only versus that's for 50 probably is the Ja Rule.
That's the one people wanted to see, the Fat Joe and Ja Rule. It's just like
I don't know who else Fat Joe could go against, but Ja Rule is not the opponent for him. You know what I'm saying? But
this one looked like it was just thrown together. Like,
yeah, man. Fat Joe, man. I'll probably take a glance at that shit, but they need to have people. See, versus the magic thing was they would put people that was cohesive together. Like either at that time they really was like competitor, competing with each other for real, like the singers or the rappers, whoever. At that time they had beef, like the Jeezy and Gucci, or it's just a good matchup as far as catalog go. You know, it's like boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like same heights, around the same weight. It ain't all perfectly matched, but it's matched. Fat Joe and Ja Rule is not a good match.
Now, do you think they running out of people in that era? I mean, in the past era, you think they need to go into a newer generation with the verses, or?
I think they should start my opinion. I think they should start going to different genres now, because it do seem like they could still do the black people, let them be the head, main genre that they do is rap and R&B and old school. They do need to go, my opinion, rock and roll, pop music, Britney Spears versus Christina Aguilera, or Limp Bizkit versus whatever group that was, you know what I'm saying, or Linkin Park versus that person, or the real big time white groups and white singers, man. They could do country too. They gotta expand their horizon. Just because the black people not gonna watch it, it's definitely they people gonna watch it. There's so many people in the world, man. But I know this is for the culture, for us. But run it up. Do all the artists that you could do. But man, they need to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's definitely something to think about for verses and Triller. Think about switching it up in the comment section. Put what y'all think about the state of verses, where it should go next.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they trying to get all these other rappers that's too good for school, like Nas. I don't know. You got people, but they don't want to do it. I guess they feel like it's gonna taint their image, or it's for washed up people, or get their strings up. The people that don't. Come on, man. Let's do this shit for real, Chief.
I feel like the chances of them getting Jay-Z or Nas to do a versus is probably slim to none.
Man, but the Jay-Z catalog so huge, man.
Don't nobody want that type of smoke.
Don't nobody want that. Maybe Dr. Dre could do something.
It's a rapper versus a producer though on that one. So,
Oh, okay. I'm just because I'm so trying to think about who got a huge catalog that like this. Like when your catalog that big, you have to do a part 1, part 2, part 3, or round 1 with this cat, round 2 with that cat. Jay-Z could break his catalog up and go against a few people. You know what I'm saying? But maybe Busta Rhymes and Nas or something.
Yeah, I don't know who would do it, or maybe man.
And it's like you don't be wondering, like, just keep putting that man in a certain type of category by itself. But it's just the truth. I'm talking about Jay-Z. It's the truth. You just gotta put him in there. He earned that. He in that category. G. Ain't nobody fucking with him with that.
I was gonna say, but they had to do a lot of like strictly albums stuff. I was gonna say maybe Q-Tip versus Busta Rhymes, maybe.
I don't know. Q-Tip, he could do Tribe Called Quest and all his stuff, vibrant thing. I think Busta Rhymes will win that though.
Yeah, he got more hits, but Q-Tip got a lot of classics. Like, plus they friends too. But I don't know. Versus got to figure it out, man. But this Fat Joe and Ja Rule ain't it though.
No, Fat Joe, Ja Rule, no, that ain't the move.
Somebody said 50 was gonna buy out all the seats.
50 ass. Yeah, but one time for verse, whatever they do is cool. I mean, they not everything ain't gonna be good, but to follow up after Dipset and the Locks, that's a hard act to follow. But you got to keep going. It wasn't nothing. Wasn't nothing they gonna. There's a couple of verses they could have put up there that would have been like, oh, they got them, but them people don't want to do it right now. So Right now, it ain't really wasn't nothing they was gonna be able to find. Only the next thing I'm waiting on is 3-6 and Bones Dogs and Harmony. I would love to see that.
That was supposed to happen last year. I don't know what happened to that one, but it was supposed to happen last year and they never happened.
Yeah, there's some politics behind that, I guess, but 3-6 got a big catalog too.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would have been a good one. But I feel like what had to do with a lot of these artists, well, there not being as many artists available for verses right now is I feel like shows becoming available again in 2021. More artists being able to go back on the road, that could have something to do with it too.
No, that definitely got a lot to do with it. Why you always on the road? It definitely got a lot to do with it, man. You know?
Yes.
So
Because shows opening back up, people is going back to concerts and all that stuff.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey. Gotta make sense, man. All levels.
Yeah, touching on the Ja Rule versus 50 thing. 50 been doing a lot more with the TV right now, more than anything, and been killing it. He done came a long way since Get Rich or Die Trying in that damn movie, the setup he did with Bruce Willis. He done came a long way since them days.
Humble beginners.
Yeah, definitely. But he came a long way and learned how to really act and get better and learn how to become a producer of shows, and he got to a point where he killing it now. I mean, stars. He pretty much makes stars what they are right now. How many people you know that's got a star subscription and canceled it as soon as power go up?
But he making a way where you want to keep your subscription because he gonna have a season every back-to-back season. He got, and then the BMF man 50 going crazy with that shit.
Yeah, 50 Cent and Courtney Kemp is single-handedly keeping star subscriptions alive. Like people is keeping their subscriptions longer and longer. Not doing it after the trial.
Right when you take it off, man, BMF gonna be on. I gotta keep it on to watch this. Then when you about to take it off, Power Book 2 gonna be on. And then we take it off, Tommy Force gonna be on. Then we take it off, P Valley gonna be on. So Stars is going ballistic right now, bro.
Yeah, Stars owe them a lot right now. Like for real,
Stars is, if it wasn't for HBO Max dropping to put the movies on there like that, they'll be on the ground right now. Better get up.
Yeah, as far as shows, your Stars. As far as the crime dramas, more than anything, Stars killing.
Showtime got a few little things here and there, but hey, man, shit change all the time, man. The top don't always stay the top. You know, it's always a new cloud up there.
But just this year, I mean, in the next year, we got what the already 3 spinoffs, a 4th spinoff coming to Power. I'd probably say that'll come next year, early next year sometime, the Power's Book 4 Force.
Yeah.
But I think season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghost dropping in November or sometime.
Yep. They got BMF dropping, even though they ain't got nothing to do with Power, but it's 50 shit. You got the BMF shit dropping, and then Ghost drop in November. And then after that, January, there you go, Tommy Force. And then they was talking about doing one about Tate, but man, Lorenzo Tate gonna have to bring it. But the way this
No, I was finna say that's gonna be the least anticipating one. So they'll really have to bring people anticipation up for that one.
They're gonna have to really have something for that. But the way it's looking, it might be the best one because Raising Kanan, man, like I said, I'm a fan, but Raising Kanan ain't really been hitting on nothing. Like it's bits and pieces. It started off real strong, but it just ain't, it's holding on. I'm a fan, so I'm gonna keep watching. But it just don't got that same spark that Ghost got. and everything gonna be different. And they gotta have the same exact, but it just not as good as the Ghost one. It is what it is.
I feel like the intrigue. Well, I know on All Power episode, if you notice on episode 5, they episode 5s always be crazy. I feel like the intrigue behind what with this one more than anything is you slowly figuring out how he became to be like Kanan that you know from the series, like because he totally different now. You see, he just 15 years old, just
Yeah, they
doing
ain't even
15
bring
year
up
old shit.
Tommy and Ghost, young Tommy Ghost or Angela yet.
From
Or
what I
Tasha.
heard, I don't think Tommy and Ghost gonna be in this.
Not on this season.
No, not in this season. Cause I from what I heard, I looked it up in some articles. They said Tommy and Ghost was like probably 3 or 4 years younger than Kanan.
He trained them. He showed them how to be killers and how to do it. And then they put his ass away. So it's leading up to that. So they want to take their time if they want to get at least 4 or 5 seasons out of this thing. So they can't hurry up and rush. So they might not be in the next season either.
Yeah. Now who I'm interested to see is the dude they was talking about that we never see, like in Power. What was his name? Breeze, the dude that mentored all them. Like I don't know. They said it was rumored that it could be Wood Harris, but I don't know.
Yeah, he haven't made an appearance yet, have he?
Yeah, they were saying it could be Wood Harris playing him, but I don't know what they gonna do with it.
I can't wait, man. I don't know why. This is the first character that fictional character never heard or never seen. It's like they never really talked about him like that, but whenever they talked about Breeze on Power, they just had him up at a regard, man. Like he was revered. I definitely want to see what's going on with Breeze too, man. You know,
But
it's gonna come. We'll see if they smart. They're gonna put it on in there.
But yeah, that's the intrigue with this show, is just slowly seeing how he became who he is. Like, plus it's what's the name killing it on the show? Joey Badass really killing it as far as
Joey Badass going crazy. Joey Badass going crazy, man. His acting is great, man. He got some great acting, man. He does good, man. He brings good energy. He brings good cinema to the screen. He embodies New York City like naturally. So I like Joey Badass as an actor. You know, I never really checked out a lot of his music, but I know he did the old school hip hop type of thing. So I respect his craft, and he's very talented, man. Very talented.
Speaking of Joey Badass, you're gonna see more of him starting next week. The Wu-Tang series supposed to drop next week. Supposed to come back for season 2.
He not on there, I don't think, right? I seen the preview. He ain't in there. They replaced him.
I don't know if they did. He's supposed to be playing Inspector Deck.
I don't think he on there, bro.
I had to see, but I know in the first season he was playing Inspector Deck, like in the middle of the first season.
He probably was too. He probably got too busy with Power, other stuff, and movies. Yeah. You know, they had that show on hold for a long time, and he probably just couldn't do it. So I looked at the previews and I rewinded it and looked at it again, and the guy that's playing Inspector Deck, that's not Joey Badass, unfortunately. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, we have to see how it unfolds, but it's coming back next week.
Yeah, man, I'm happy. It's gonna be on Hulu, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Hulu, but everybody got their sources.
Beautiful time for TV. P Valley about to come back out too. Over love.
Oh no, I thought P Valley was supposed to come back in July though. They pushed that shit all the way back. I don't even know when it's dropping. But
gotta make sure it's right. They gotta make sure it's right. If they rush, that's a show that you don't really want to rush. Because they could rush into that next season, that shit would be trash. Because the storyline, the way they left it, is really hard to pick up back from that. Because they put everything in the first season, like they wasn't gonna get another season. Yeah. Now they got another season, so they got to rebuild everything to keep the story going.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they pull that off. But
That's what I'm saying. Don't go from one extreme to another because Power, they be slow sometimes because they try to hang on so they could drag it to the next. But there's some seasons put every 2 months in, so you just gotta have a good balance.
Yeah, all these shows on Stars ain't gonna make it. It's just so many of them. All of them I know ain't gonna make it. But Power, I mean, I don't think Power going nowhere.
No, Power ain't going nowhere, y'all. Hell no, Power ain't going nowhere. Keep it up. I'm gonna keep on watching it. Nothing else to do.
He said nothing else to do. Yeah,
Better,
definitely.
better to watch that than them damn reality shows. Even though I watched that with my girl too, but they not good no more. It's the same old, same old. Power gonna get like that too. It'll be same old. But it ain't got to that point yet.
I ain't watched reality shows like that since '06, probably. Probably since the Flavor of Love was probably like the last one I really watched. It was in between that one and it was a spinoff after that had some people from Flavor of Love in it. One of them. But after that, after like probably '08, I wasn't really watching too many reality shows like that no more.
I watched Chance. Me and my girl watched the Chance one. Chance got a reality show. It was good. I mean, they did a lot of arguing, but one thing I liked about it is they had diverse women on there. People, and they ain't have this. He ain't have all just perfect, what he thought was perfect looking women on there. No flaws and all that, like the best women he could find. Like he had some realistic, but he went overboard. He had a transvestite on there, man.
No, he said he did.
He kind of went overboard with that, but I guess that was just to get the story going to get people to watch. But maybe it was, I don't know. It's the wave now. It's 2021 for the Hollywood and the industry.
That might have been what he was looking for. You never know. No, I unwind.
He made it clear he made it clear he didn't want the man, but he chose the man to stay about 3 or 4 elimination ceremonies.
Just for entertainment purposes.
Just for entertainment. He's like, I'm gonna keep you around because you could tell me all the what's going on with these girls for real because they told you all these secrets. Okay, I'm gonna keep you around.
Oh, is the informant.
The informant. They ain't gotta do all that, man. But let me stop. I want to say the wrong thing because them people.
Oh yeah.
The people will come get you.
So they watch.
They watching. They got your ass
watch
ready, literally. Nah, but cause it was a good show though. It was a good show. What else we was talking about? What else we said we was gonna talk about?
Yeah, if you was for everybody that's TV watchers, y'all put down in the bottom what shows y'all waiting on to see. What are y'all most anticipated shows for this fall? Put that down in the comment section. Everybody everybody in the New York and in the South that was affected by the Hurricane Ida. I mean, we praying for y'all, praying for those victims. It was a real bad storm, a lot of flood, and definitely pray for those affected by the hurricane.
It's terrible, man. Yeah, anybody lost their life, I send my condolences. That I just send, I want to say God bless y'all with strength and healing, power, whatever y'all need. I hope it all really work out for y'all down there, man. So it's pretty bad, man. A hurricane tearing shit up like that, man. And they got the nerve to name it after somebody. Don't get these damn.
They name all these hurricanes, all kind of crazy. They had tropical depressions, all that.
It's terrible, man. New Orleans is that happened in New Orleans?
This one, it hit Louisiana first, but then it moved like towards New York and New Jersey and hit there. Like it moved northeast after it went hit after it made landfall in the south. It went northeast.
New York is beautiful. I love New York. I've been there. I love New Orleans too. For that to happen, they got them tents out there, man. I just feel bad for them people. It's a lot of homeless people everywhere around the whole country, but the place that I've seen the most I know it's a lot in California, but it's a lot in New Orleans, man. And you know, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. So God bless to all of them, man, for real.
Yeah, y'all stay blessed and stay uplifted. They had
Yeah,
some they had somebody out there on the raft drinking the bitter like on the expressway.
on a raft.
Yeah, that's white dude. They had him on the raft. He was like on the expressway because the expressway flooded, and he was like on the raft on like the what you call that, the little tube thing that be in the pool, the little tube floating thing, and was sitting on there drinking the beer floating down the expressway. Like shit crazy.
Oh man.
Y'all stay prayed up. It's crazy. It's a crazy situation for real.
Yeah, it's that's sad, man. I really feel for those people out there for real. They're gonna bounce back and get it together. You know, for real. It's no joke. All these places had different seasons. Chicago area from the burbs to the city, just in Illinois. Got to deal with that snow. Got to deal with that negative 25 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Fucking you thought you was about to bite your fingernails off and the mud's already froze off. Like it's get crazy. All that snow, it'd be crazy out here. But
you got to deal with something everywhere. You got to
you got to
deal.
deal with some of their, yeah. That's basically what I'm saying. Tornado, earthquakes, hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to everybody up in Haiti. You know, it's crazy out here, man. It's catastrophic. Shit. You know? What else?
Then the definitely crazy times out here. Movies is been coming out. I mean, it's been a lot of good movies and some bad movies coming out. Candyman came out recently.
Candyman. I did it. God damn it. I'm sick of this shit. I always get to the fourth one and I stop and I did.
He said the blinds gonna start flickering and the lights start going in and out.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm kind of scared right now, but I'll be all right. You know, we back in the '90s we did that up at in school and shit. I'm sitting in the mirror. Da-da-da-da-da. Definitely dope, man. That whole little thing, but the movie, it was okay. It wasn't that good to me. I kind of dozed off a couple times. It had some strong parts. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know it was a black lady that directed it. I heard that on the Breakfast Club that a black lady directed that. But okay, I'm not gonna be biased just because you my same color. If this shit ass is ass, or because of you, because you a woman. You know what I'm saying? It better be good. It don't matter what race you is, what ethnicity you is, what your sexual preference is. If it's ass, if it's whack, if it's trash, or if it ain't that good, it ain't that good. Everybody got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm biased to certain things, probably certain people, family members. I don't know. All I know is I don't know this lady, and she could have did a better job. The graphics wasn't good on there. The special effects wasn't that good on there. You know what I'm saying? Did you see the movie?
I've yet to see the movie.
It's okay.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I've yet to see it though.
Don't worry about it. You will be all right.
He said I'll be all right. Passing
You
on
will
this.
be all right. I mean, if you see it, you see it. But this one of the movies somebody could just tell you and spoil it for you. You could be spoiled with this movie. It ain't gonna hurt.
He said,
No, but it is. It was one thing that I was like, damn, straight up. You know, I like that, but do you want me to go further into it, or you want to see for yourself?
we'll save it for people that, man. We ain't gonna do no spoiler on this one. We'll save it for some people.
Okay. Well,
no spoiler right now.
All right. Well, I'm okay with that, and I'm not gonna go and spoil anything. It could have been better. I'll just say that. It could have been better, but I'm happy for the young black lady that got her numbers up and got her name up, and hopefully part two be, more better for me, because I know it's gonna be a part two, because she sold that motherfucker out.
So right here, y'all just got a non-spoiler review. Y'all could go see it and decide for yourselves what y'all think about the movie.
Yeah, go see Candyman. Go see Candyman. Go see Candyman. Go see Candyman. Go see Candyman for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That hit a little different for people. That hit a little different for people being close to home, for it being based in Chicago, for people trying to say it in the mirror and all that.
It's a mental thing, but shit. I mean, you could manifest some shit now. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You could have a nightmare and think it's real and wake up like, damn. You never know, man. Life is crazy like that. All type of shit, man. It's like, damn, I should have said that shit 5 times. Now I got bad luck. I don't know, but all I know is whenever it's your time, and I'll see you later. But movies been trying to do their thing. You seen Respect? Did you see Respect?
See Respect? No, I ain't see that one yet.
I'm not gonna spoil it either. You know what I'm saying? But Jennifer Love Hewitt, nah, just playing. Jennifer Hudson, she did a good job. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a bad movie. I will say this though. The doc series that came out on Hulu about Aretha Franklin, it was called Genius. That swept the momentum, in my opinion. It was great. It was awesome. That motherfucking doc series was incredible. The lady that played Harriet Tubman, you know what I'm saying? They did it first. They did how about to say Anita Baker, Aretha Franklin first. And she nailed that shit, G. It was almost like one of them, it's a hard act to follow. But it got us, both of them was good, but the Genius one was better. If the Genius movie ain't never come out, it'd been more, traction for how good this movie was. But they held back on Respect. Marlon Wayans said that on the Breakfast Club, that they held back on his character, man. You can't hold back, man. That fucks up a good movie or a good song. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. You don't want to tell certain things that could really, okay. But if you're going to do this shit for real, man, you a public figure, man, put this shit out here for real. We really need to know how vicious this guy was. You know what I'm saying? No, he did the shit. You got to put it out there. Sure. But it's okay. One time.
That's the thing about if people really made for a role or not. Are they able to portray this character or not?
He said he tried to talk to the dude, the guy that was beating on Aretha Franklin. He tried to talk to him, but he didn't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't really get enough information. But they know how this nigga was. They talking about they weren't trying to make him look too bad. No, you gotta if he did it, you gotta put it out there, man.
Yeah, to make the movie. I mean, to make people really to really give people the idea of what really happened. I mean, that's part of movies.
Yeah. Excuse me. It's the same thing as like somebody embellishing the role, like NWA, like how they had Dre, like he was just like, you know what I'm saying, like this. I don't know how he really was, but it just seemed like that was a little bit embellished. Like he was just this tough at. I mean, there's some tough niggas out here. Don't get me wrong, but man, don't embellish it like he was just this tough guy, or it's the same type of thing, just in the reverse. You know what I'm saying? You holding back and you doing too much. No, put this shit the way it was. G. It is what it is. You gotta, you own that. Hey, you gotta say what it is. But hey, everybody trying to protect their image and they want to be revered. But what little do they know, you will be revered being just yourself. Can't nobody take it away from you.
What the toughest role I think is gonna be I feel like the toughest role to be what I heard that they was doing this movie, the Emmett Till movie.
They doing the Emmett Till movie?
Yeah, I feel like the little boy that had to do that shit. I don't know. That's probably too much for him.
I didn't know they was doing that.
Yeah, I feel like the little boy that's gonna be playing him, that's gonna be too much for anybody. I feel like
They did.
that might be the hardest role ever played. Like that shit. I don't know, for a child to have to do that role. I don't know. that seems like it's gonna be a hard one.
Man,
Too hard to do.
they castrated him, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bad role. I don't know. Mentally, that could mess you up for life doing that role. Like,
And that old bitch waited all the way before she died to
yeah,
say that she really didn't whistle at her. She couldn't hold on to. She know. I'm happy she did. I'm happy she, gave the family justice and said it. But come on, man. You gonna wait all the way until you had your long ass life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because come on, man.
Yes, you
Coward.
know it was wrong.
And
She
when
just
we
let
get
me.
to heaven, I'm gonna ask that bitch, I'm gonna say, why did you wait to the last minute to say it? Right in front of God. And I'm gonna ask her, why did you wait to the last minute? She said, because I I didn't want to get ridiculed and I didn't want to go to jail. Now let's go eat. Okay.
That was terrible. But like I say, people that's gonna come down on her family. Unfortunately, people that didn't have nothing to do with the situation. It's gonna
And
come
it's
down on
still,
them. She left her family with that, like
and
something
it's
she did.
no, she did. You know what? Ed split the bill. She ain't nothing gonna happen to her family. Nothing gonna come down to her family. The people that was gonna get the revenge is already gone. Wasn't gonna probably get no revenge anyway. You know what I'm saying? Only thing ain't nothing coming down on it. The only thing ain't nobody even thinking about. But when the movie come out, you right. Now when I'm thinking about it like that, when the movie come out, they definitely gonna come at her family.
It's gonna basically reignite that flame.
Oh man, they said, "Where you hear about this movie coming out? I didn't hear about this."
It was a news article that popped up on the timeline, some news about it in the news feed. But yeah, it was some about. I'm trying to remember the boy name that they casted. I think they casted him already to play the role. Yeah, that's gonna be. I don't even think I'm gonna watch that one. That's gonna be a tough one to watch. Like,
We'll check it out, man. We'll check it out. Waiting on the next rapper movie to come out. I wonder who they're gonna talk about next.
you said rapper movie.
Yeah, maybe DMX, maybe.
Who overdo? Yeah, I can see right now. It's gonna be a lot of people trying to do a DMX movie.
Gotta have the right person, man. Everybody can't do that.
But I'm hoping it's gonna be a director that was already planning on doing it before he died, not just somebody that's trying to jump on the bandwagon and do a movie just because.
Some people hard to play, man. Sometimes motherfuckers had to play themselves. It was one of them things where he probably should have played himself before he passed, cause it's hard. But Denzel did Malcolm X, and Jennifer Hudson just did Aretha Franklin, so it could be done.
Yeah,
They still ain't find the right person for Richard Pryor, even though I think it should be what's his name, Day Day,
yeah.
Michael Epps.
People was saying Mike Epps, but I don't even that was years ago when they was talking about that movie. I don't know if it's even still in the works.
Yeah, that shit postponed, man, to be announced or something. But you got to be right. Talking about Nick Cannon was trying to do it. He needs to sit his stinking
Oh
ass down
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Damon Wayans
Don't
was
know
trying to
what
do
there.
it, man.
Nah, see him.
Mike Epps is the closest because he got the voice. He could really do it. Mike Epps could pull that off. What else we got though, F?
We gonna touch on in the books 5 love languages.
Oh yeah, man. I'm checking out this new book, y'all. I be listening to Audible. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the Audible world, you know what I'm saying? It's a fun place to be, you know what I'm saying, sometimes. You know, I have to be in the mood. But when I find a book that I really like, I lock in, man. And I'm listening to this book right now called Five Love Languages, and it's very helpful. Anybody that's, you know, not in a relationship, in a relationship that just want to understand the essence of love and how to communicate love with your significant other, man, you should really check out that book. It's called The Five Love Languages. Even if you don't check out that book, just look up The Five Love Languages on Google and do a little research. But you know, it's about it clicking in your mind on how to love people and just especially your significant other, man. You could be doing something that your significant other just don't understand. One of them love languages, you know, it's like Chinese and she's speaking, you know, Spanish. But you learn how to speak Spanish, she gonna understand you. The same thing with the love language. You got words of affirmation, you know, that's one of them. You got gifts, giving gifts, like, you know, that's one of them. You got the touch, that's one of them. You know, you got it's two other. I ain't finished the book yet, but it's two other love languages as well, and just gotta find which one is best for your significant other, man. You know, you got acts of service. That's one of them right there too. And you don't have to be good at all five of them. You just find out the one that you, or two out of the five that you connect with, that you really like, that make you feel good, and find out two that your significant other feel good on. And what you do is you do all five of them if you can, but the two that they really want to be treated, be loved on, like, primarily just love them in those languages, or just that one language that you can. They love you in your language, and you, man, don't look for nothing in return. Your relationship will be a success for real. 6:53, man. But just books in general, man. If you're gonna let it go through your ear gates, you know what I'm saying, that's still a passage to your brain and to your system and to your spirit. If you're gonna read it through your eyes, it's a different, that's the two, your eye gates. You know what I'm saying? You definitely gonna spark different intellectual things in your brain for you to become smarter of comprehension. But same thing with ear, you know what I'm saying? It's still going to the same place. You just getting different qualities for which way you do it. Training your eyes to read and comprehend, and you could learn words quicker and all that. Hearing, you know what I'm saying? You got a different way too on how you could communicate with people, listening.
I feel
So
like
it's just, yeah.
I feel like listening to books may be an easier way to take in the information and a faster way to take in the information for people that's on the go and stuff. Because you can listen to a book in the car too. So
Mhm.
it's a more convenient way for people to take in the information. So Audible definitely,
Mhm.
Audible and YouTube. It's free books on YouTube too. So Audible is a good source for book. I mean, just a lot of information and informative books really help you grow as a person and become smarter.
True. That's true. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's a book that I'm getting that get done got into. I don't want it to end. I'm halfway through it. Another book I listen to, anger management books, self mind empowerment books, rapper books. You know, whatever you want to listen to, man. Shit, S, listen. What kind of books you listen to, S? What that you interested in?
Man, I'm mostly lately been listening to a lot of financial literacy books. Probably the best one I feel like everybody should listen to or read was Rich Dad Poor Dad, and probably the best book I read on that topic is Money Master the Game.
Mm.
Tony Robbins. That's a good one that everybody should read.
Money message.
But,
See, yeah, everybody got their own style. I'm sorry.
nah, yeah, that's what it's called. Money Master the Game.
Money master the game. Uh, I have to check that out. Listen to a sample of that. I listen to what's called the Four Agreements. just stuff that just power your mind and help you become a better person to yourself and to others. About feeding that love and feeding your brain good energy to be prosperous out here mentally, man. But definitely the financial literacy is something I need to look at too.
Yeah, books.
Sometimes huh?
I was just saying, books is all around a good way to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Just do all the different types of books for people. I mean, because it's so fucked up now with social media. People spend just hours scrolling through social media and not even realize it, or just be watching just constant, just not educational videos, but just regular, just clown shit on YouTube instead of realizing that YouTube is like a damn university. It's so much free game and things you can learn how to do just on YouTube for free. It's like a lot of people call it YouTube University because that's really what it is.
Oh yeah, you got everything on there that you want to do. Even if you don't know how to clip your fingernails, they'll show you how to do that shit.
Yeah, anything you want to learn how to do.
You want to learn how to do?
You can learn how to rob a bank on YouTube. They'll show you.
No, for real, they'll show you.
That shit. They'll show you anything.
To learn how to cook, whatever. You don't know how to fry no chicken? They'll show you on YouTube. They real.
Yeah, anything you want to learn, you just type it in on that, like literally.
Type it in, they'll lock in and show you for real. They'll show you how to rap. They'll show you how to make beats. Show you how to whatever you want to do. Google, YouTube. It's it.
That's another good investment for people to make, man. Starting a YouTube channel. I mean, it's a good investment for you to make and really build something and have a platform. Because you got to think about it, it's billions of people watching YouTube. You only need 1%, 1 or 2% of those people to really do something, or probably less than the 1% to really make an impact.
I just want to say you're doing an awesome job, man. Keep up the good work. You're very intelligent. You're doing your thing, man. I'm proud of you, and I'm just honored to be a part of your platform, man. Split the bill, bro. You the man.
Appreciate that, bro. I definitely appreciate you for always tapping in and being a part of the platform. It's greatly appreciated.
What's one more thing though? When we talking about the 5 love languages, which one you think is yours, or do you have 2, or do you have a love language?
That's something I had to look deeper because it seemed like the love language thing just popped up. I mean, to my knowledge, not too long ago. But I'll probably say probably words of affirmation or I really had to. I'm definitely gonna look into that book and read it to really,
man,
get a grip on what it really is, like, to a deeper extent.
No, for real. Yeah, mine would be touch. You know what I'm saying. But I'm looking to some other ones too to expand my horizons to understand some different type of love. But that's why I listen to the book to get a more understanding. So yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, as man. It's been a good split the bill. Did we talk about everything?
Yeah, definitely. I was just gonna just do a side note. You definitely can't know enough about building on the relationships and stuff, but you gotta look at shit like motherfuckers really be getting divorced after 20, 30 years. Steph Curry and Steph Curry mom and dad just get divorced and shit. That shit real, like that shit hard to keep into. That shit hard to maintain.
After a while, motherfuckers just call it quits. You've been together for 20 years. You be like, you know what? We getting old. I've been with you for 20 years. I've been with you for 5 years. I've been with you for 6 months. Did I just say 6 months? Yeah, 6 months. People get to call it quits, man. Like, we get tired of doing the insanity thing. It's like, man, it's time to stop. It's time to stop.
That shit definitely hard to maintain. Salute to the people that's did that shit for like 10, 20 years. That shit can't be easy. It can't be.
Longevity, man, it's hard, man. People gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They doing what they want to do. You gotta just have trust. That's what trust is about. You know, if your girl doing whatever she want to do, or to the ladies, your guy's doing it, but you don't know, you just have to trust that this person is doing the right thing. That's what really trust really is. Even if they doing the wrong thing, if you don't know, you just have to trust that, hey, they doing the right thing. Hey, I trust that you gonna really hold it down. And if I ever find out something, trust me, I'm not the motherfucking dope hoe. But yeah, man,
He did. He did the DJ Paul.
gotta keep a kilo for the hope. Yeah, 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 man. Oh, I wanna give a special shout out to Ruger and a special shout out to Snake the Great. Y'all be looking out for his destination bars. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be with him and S. And I can't wait to just get my popcorn and watch it when it upload, man. Snake is a dope artist. Be looking out for that's in the making. I just figure I put a plug in for the guys, you know.
Definitely appreciate that. Shout out to Snake the Great. Shout out to DJ Ruger. Definitely a part of the Gallery family always. That's
Yeah,
definitely coming up soon. But
Lee Circle, baby.
yeah, definitely the elite. It's the elite.
It's the elite. Oh, one time for Infrared, man. Whatever his rap name is today, he changes his name, but we know him as Infrared.
Yeah,
He doing his music thing.
shout out to Red. We definitely gonna have him tap in on some future podcasts. Everybody tuned in on YouTube. I'm extravagant. You got the mogul. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. As always, do something freaky to that like and subscribe button and put something down in the comment section. YouTube, it's been real. Till next time, y'all be easy.